First questions from Rowan Cavner. Go ahead.
Hey Dave, how are you?
Doing well, Rowan.
Um, I guess at this point, a little past, I think the halfway mark at spring, are you pretty confident in the guys you're probably going to be taking on that big league roster into the season, or are there still probably a couple of spots that you're kind of weighing at this point?
Yeah, I think that we're pretty confident. I hope that it remains guys stay healthy, and that's kind of the big thing getting out of spring training. Looking at a 26-man roster, I think there's still a couple spots that we got to kind of sift through to kind of get clarity on as we break camp, get closer to breaking camp.
And then with Kirsch, is there anything you're still kind of looking for him after his last outing that you'd like to see, or is it still just about the buildup for the?
I think it's about the buildup. He's done this, time and time again. So I think for us, it's just build him up, get through 4 innings, and move on, get to the next day.
Thank you.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, how many innings / at-bats for Bellinger today?
It kind of depends on the length of the game, the pace of the game, because he's going to play defense as well. So I think for me, ideally, it'd be 3 innings and 3 at-bats, 5 innings. But we'll kind of keep an eye on it. But that's our hope.
And Rowan mentioned the roster. How many pitchers do you expect to carry?
I don't know. I think that, an easy way to look at it is 13, but that's not a hard number. So we'll kind of go from there.
And out in the backfield today, how did Gonsolin and Trinan look?
I thought they both looked well. Tony went 3 or 4. I think 4. Commanded the baseball really well. So it's good to get him built up. And I thought Blake threw the ball well. He got squeezed a little bit on some calls on the other side, but I thought the fastball, cutter, slider combo was really good.
And what do you have on Andy Burns? What do you know about him? He hit the home run today in that game.
Andy, he's a guy that played a couple years out east and back east, and ball player. He can play all over the diamond. He's got a good head. I know he wanted to be here over a couple other opportunities, so I've tried to get him involved and get him some at-bats, and he's still trying to figure out his swing and getting consistent playing time, which is always hard for guys, but good on the team and like him around the diamond.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw Edwin Rios was taking some at-bats in that B game too. What have you thought about his swing this spring?
I just think for us, we just wanted to get him over there to get some consistent at-bats. I think that right now he's not dialed in, which is, to be expected with a lot of guys. But I felt that, if you look at this week, for him to play 5 of 7 days and to get at-bats, I think will be beneficial. And I thought he barreled a couple balls, hit a homer, so I felt good about it. And he'll be at third base tomorrow.
Is he one of those guys, a power hitter who takes a little longer to find the components of his swing?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's got longer levers, more built for power, and but still understands that, if you're not going to play every day, you still got to be able to conduct good at-bats, which I think Eddie's still done. But yeah, just to get the at-bats to kind of get some hits, I think is always a good thing. And so to hit the ball out of the ballpark today, I think was a good thing for him. But yeah, we're not too concerned about Rios.
And with Bellinger, you got about 2 weeks till opening day. How many at-bats do you think he's going to need?
I think that we've done a good job as far as getting him out there in inter squads, getting him on his feet, the start stop, the batting practice. Now we're going to get him in some games, so we can always get him on the other side to take some simulated at bats. So it might not be logged as how many he's going to get, but I think that the 30 to 40 at bats is a good number.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Got another question from Jorge. Go ahead.
Yeah, with Cody, what's the biggest challenge you think as he comes back here?
I think the biggest challenge is just seeing live pitching. It's been a long time, so it's going to take a little bit of time. I think that he's obviously in great shape, and then the body, the standing around playing center field is not going to be a problem. He's kept his arm moving, not going to be a problem. The shoulder, as far as the surgery, it's recovered, and the strength is there. So now it's just getting out there, just taking consistent at bats, and you know, he's obviously a top priority to do that.
Center field still a plan, almost exclusively for him.
Yeah.
And did it feel nice to write that lineup in today? It seems like it's kind of a opening day lineup.
It did. And I think Cody's the happiest guy in camp that he was, playing in a big league game.
Thank you.